Hey, welcome back, guys. Yeah, welcome to episode four. Yeah, so today we're going to be hitting legs, um, which is a really good thing and a really good bad thing at the same time because I actually really I've been really looking forward to this session, but I've also been dreading this session because of the amount of pain that I know that I'm going to go through. But yeah, main thing I wanted to talk to you guys through in the car today was about like for me doing legs right now, hitting leg day is like go, climbing back up a mountain that you've already climbed before, which is like super steep and super hard, and is like, yeah, basically I feel like I'm starting again, but the gains haven't come back as quick. Like the muscle memory isn't as quick with my legs as it has been with my upper body, especially because when I started to get back into the gym, my favorite thing to train was my upper body, so I kind of let legs lag behind. Maybe at the start I was hitting them maybe once a week at best, like maybe not even once a week. But that's the thing. That's the thing that I need to improve on, and I've actually been getting into a flow, like really enjoying training my legs. But the main thing that I took out of that is like of what you guys could take out of that if you don't train legs, or if you, I actually really highly recommend that you do train legs, but that if you don't train legs or if you're not in the gym, it's that feeling of getting started and that feeling of like starting again, starting something again, or have never started before. You've got no progress, you see no progress, and like that continuation of like repetitiveness and like keep going and keep going and keep showing up. But it's really hard to keep showing up whenever there's no like reward to it, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I'm kind of going through that a little bit with myself. It's like I feel myself when I'm doing posture pull, like I'm lifting really heavy weights, and my legs kind of isn't translating as much. So like I feel kind of that hinders my want to do legs a little bit because I'm like, oh, I have to go in. Like I'm trying to put up this that I like. I'm a big guy, whatever, but then I don't want people thinking about me doing like small weight in the gym on my legs. I'm in my head thinking they're gonna think this and they're gonna think that this guy, oh, he never hits legs and that's why he's so weak and stuff. Oh, he's got muscles for show or whatever, like that kind of thing. But then again, I have to remind myself like, why the fuck do you care about what people think? This is your own personal battle. This is your own personal journey, and for me, the thing that I'm battling with right now is like leg day. That is such a that's such a first world problem for my battle right now to be that I have to decide, I have to hype myself up basically to do leg day. Um, but this week I actually haven't had to hype myself up. I am actually super excited to do this session. It's what time? It's 11:10, and I'm going to go and hit legs, smash them. But the main takeaway from that is like whatever you're doing, whatever task it is, whatever goal you set, I guarantee you 100% if you keep showing up, if you just keep doing it, just keep doing it and making slight improvements, 1% incremental improvements every single day. Like like you're bound to get good at it. You're bound to improve. It's like the odds are on your side if you do it that way. Like it's almost like, I don't know, if you, I don't know, bake a cake 50 million times, at the end of it, you're probably going to be pretty, I'm probably going to master that cake. And just have to think about it like that. And I know there's like some rough days where you might go in, especially in and around Christmas now, where things start to get like, people start getting sick more often. You start getting like catching bugs and catching flus and stuff, and you don't always feel that hyped up to train, and you don't always feel that energetic. The best thing you can do is do something. Like if you go in and hit a mid workout, that mid workout is going to be better than no workout in 99% of cases. Like if you're really sick, don't go to the gym. Like that's obvious. Like, but for me, there's very little that's going to stop me, and I keep on thinking like on those days. And right now at 10 past 11 at night, how many other people are actually going to hit legs at 10 past 11 on what, Saturday night? Not really many people. And that's where you can set yourself out from the crowd in terms of anything that you're doing. Like I'm sure the most profitable investment banker right now is probably sitting at his desk doing shit 10 past 11 on a Saturday night. That's why they're in the positions that they are. Like you just have to work so hard, so hard. And these are like the wins that you go through that nobody kind of like pats you on the back for. No one's gonna say, well done, Ray, you went to the gym at 10 past 11, that's class, like well done. That's the win you have to take by yourself. Go home, take it, be proud of yourself, because no one else is going to congratulate you on it. So that's where you get your happiness and fulfillment from, is those wins that nobody else sees. Because if every win that you had in the world, someone was giving you a certificate of achievement, it doesn't work like that. That happens very rarely. So if you limit your dopamine to what other people think or what other people are congratulating you for, like, yeah, you did a good job on that, yeah, here's your bonus, here's your this, yeah, they're all great, but like it's your everyday, what makes you feel good. How do you like measure your success day to day? And if you, the more wins you have in that day, you count your calories today, that's a win. You resisted that, I don't know, sponge cake in the fridge today that kept you under your calories, so you're hitting your goal for losing weight, that's a win. Those are the things that once you add all that stuff up, like you eating that cake, not eating that cake on that day, when you hit the scale that day, the difference if you had to add that cake and not add that cake would have been negligible. But when you decide not to eat the cake the next day as well, and the next day as well, and the next day as well, they all start to compound, and that's where you see the results. It's the showing up every single day or doing your best every single day. So yeah, let's go smash our legs. Kind of quad focused. I've been hyping myself to do a lot of quads today, so yeah, let's go hit this, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the gym. Okay, so first exercise today, we've got the primal V squat, and yeah, kind of like go pretty heavy on these and kind of not go to failure in the first two sets, but go to failure in the third set, and then I'll move over to leg press and really finish off the teardrop part of my quad on that, and then later on we'll do leg extensions, kind of beefing up the quad. But main heavy hitters today are going to be this and the leg press. Actually, leg press will go pretty lightish, and really aim for that 15 reps and like kill my legs. That's what I've kind of been doing, and like that I've been more importantly enjoying at the minute. So yeah, let's get into this and let's give this a rattle. The main reason why I like to use a machine for my squats, I don't hit on like barbell squats, high or low, but with the machine right now, my main concern is building muscle in my legs. My legs are definitely my weakest part of my body. So um, yeah, I like to use machines because that's where the hypertrophy works best for me. I can go to failure. I can do as heavy as I want. It's really easy. No spotter, no nothing. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. So with this Primal V squat, I would actually, if this gym did have an actual hack squat, like kind of Smith hack squat, on the rails, I would use that. But this is the best. This is really good alternative, and you can really bias it through your quads by keeping your knees back and going low to get as much knee flexion as possible. Because how your quads work is that they're fully stretched down here when this angle is as small as possible, and then so the angle between your calf and your thigh is as small as possible, and then they're fully contracted whenever it's 180 degrees essentially. So we got that full range of motion that we want, but we also get a lot of mechanical load. So you can literally use this machine perfectly for both mechanical tension and metabolic stress, which I keep on harping on about. Yeah, I will actually start this at now. Oh, oh fuck. Oh, okay. So that was definitely 1 to 2 reps in reserve. So that's what I want. My first set. I don't want to kill myself, but I really want to be as close to failure as possible. But the third set, I will 100% be going to failure. So what I'll do now is I'll skip this second set. You're gonna have to watch it, and then I'll skip right to the third set, or even to the end of the third set, so you can see me actually feeling on this. And then once you feel, I'll be down at the bottom, or if I got it up, I'd be at the top. But down at the bottom, then I can take my weights off. But yeah, see you then. Okay, set 3. Now, my quads are already extremely pumped. So this is an amazing feeling. But I know this last set is gonna hurt like fuck. So let's just fucking get straight into it. Jesus Christ. Yep. That'll do it. Okay, so leg press. Got 4 plates inside. So wait, 160 kilo plus whatever. The oh fucking Jesus fuck. Oh, I just hit my leg off the metal thing. Sorry, we've got 160 kilos plus whatever leg press is. I don't know, but this is what I did last week, and it finished me off pretty nicely.
So yeah, we're gonna do this, aim for about 12 to 15 reps, really finish off my quads, and then we'll hit hamstrings. So yeah, with this, if you're aiming for quads, you want to keep your kind of feet lower within the platform. Like if you're up here, you're going to use more of your um, hamstrings and your glutes. If you're down here, using more of your quads, and then the further you go out, also the more out here you use. So yeah, let's just get started. Give it a whirl. See how it goes. Oh, I could probably go more than that, you know. But that moved very smoothly, a lot more smoothly than it did last week. So, do I add more weight and risk killing myself, or do I just keep it as it is? You are gonna have to wait and find out. Okay, time to find out. Time to find out. Oh my god. Okay. Now I'm raging myself. I should have done that beforehand. Oh fuck, my quads are on fucking fire. To be fair, that probably wasn't as quad dominant as the last one, but my quads are still on fire. Yeah, that'll do it. That will do it. So, hamstring curls. What a great exercise, but what an absolutely awful exercise. I don't know why these hurt me so much, but they do, and I really like it. But yeah, with these, I'm actually going to do 4 sets of these today because on my other leg session, I'll do about 8 sets between RDLs and um, RDLs and a lion seated curl. So that means that I'll have about 12 sets altogether for my hamstrings over the week, which I think is pretty good. It's okay. It's not crazy amount, but it's still pretty good. So my next leg session, I'll do RDL plus this machine based movement. But today I'm just gonna keep it to this. It is like 12 a.m. and I do want to leave here at a reasonable enough time. So I've never actually used this curl. I'm gonna use one upstairs, but I decided to give today this one back. So we've got it on 10. As no 10 is a completely arbitrary value, but it's about just over half the stack. So is that heavy enough? You know what? We'll fucking put it on. Put it to that. Right. So these again, 12 to 15 reps, really focusing on metabolic stress and that. I always train them like my biceps, um, because they are a biceps, um, biceps femoris. I'm pretty sure. Um, but yeah, I really like to go more metabolic stress with these versus mechanical load because I get the mechanical load from my RDLs. So today, metabolic stress, 4 sets, bingo. Okay. So for these, I like to sit kind of upright. I don't know why. It just helps me get through the pain. You'll kind of see now in a minute whenever I'm really struggling. But sitting up and like almost at the end, whenever your hamstrings can't do it, putting your hands here and like pushing. It probably doesn't help at all, but I don't know. It kind of helps me get through it. So yeah, let's stop chatting shy and let's keep going. So, oh, fucking hell. Yep. Yes. Yes. Okay, I'm gonna do 2 more sets, and yeah, I'm gonna do 2 more sets, and then I'll let you join me for the last one, so you can watch me in so much more pain. Okay, last set. Both my quads and my hamstrings are cooked. Um, I might actually drop set this last one just for your guys' pleasure to watch me in as much pain as possible. But yeah, even my hamstring hurt right now so bad, just keeping them straight. And that's a really good sign if you're like doing these curls. I hope. But every time I do these curls, when I straighten my legs, it's like unbearable pain right now. Um, yeah, yeah, um, yeah. So yeah, let's just stop chatting shit and let's get into it. Oh, delaying the inevitable pain of a drop set. I'm gonna try and keep it slow and controlled for as long as I can. So instead of pumping out, I'm gonna keep slow and controlled at 11 right now. Then move down 10, 9, maybe 8 as well. Call it quits and then wrap this shit out. Okay, so okay. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Let me ask you a quick question. How many people do you know that are at the gym at 12 a.m. or doing their assignment at 12 a.m., not the night before the assignment's due, or working till 12 a.m. or whatever, working towards their goals at 12 a.m.? How many people do you know that are doing that? Not many. There isn't many. This gym is empty. Um, there's one guy actually downstairs. But how many people do you know that on a Saturday night are out getting absolutely paralytic drunk, off their rocker drunk? I know a few, and that's not a bad thing. Like, I'm sure over Christmas I'm gonna be getting not paralytic. I don't really want to get paralytic, but I'm gonna be having a few drinks with my buds. But like in general, how many do you know? I'm sure you could think of 5 at least on one side, maybe not so much on the other. And that's because like if it was easy, everyone would do it. Like, I don't know. I feel like anything that you really, really want isn't actually going to be that easy to get. Like anything that has value requires effort. Otherwise, it wouldn't have value. Like walking in the shop and getting yourself a monster is a good feeling, but it's not hard. Do you know what I mean? So it's not going to actually require, not going to fulfill you. But yeah, that's just something I think about a lot. Is like everything that I've ever wanted really bad in my life has always came at the cost of like working hard. Whether that be good grades for me, whether that be doing good in the gym, but like I'm sure it applies to everything else. Like I don't know what these guys are into. I'd say most of the people that are watching this video are into the gym because gym grounding, gym whatever. Um, but like even if you guys can like spread the message um, to your friends and stuff that like change the rhetoric of what's cool and what's not cool. Like imagine everyone thought working hard was cool. Like how insane our generation would be if working hard, whatever you think is working hard, if you think working hard to make money is the best, fucking great. There's going to be lots of young entrepreneurs, young business people in Ireland, UK and Ireland. But also, if your thing is not making money and it's helping people and it's like being a doctor or being a nurse, if that's what your goal is, then we've got so many people fucking looking after like I don't know, trying to inspire a generation. Obviously you can't do that by myself. I'm just a guy that goes to the gym. But like just imagine how fucking insane it would be. And yeah, like I just wish whenever I was like what going through my teens, you've got so much shit going on, like you've got so many hormones to deal with. Everyone has problems that they're facing at home by themselves, like whether that be like anything going growing up. Not many people have like the perfect upbringing, but like what if all that energy was channeled into something positive? Like I don't know. I just wish back then I really didn't care what other people think and we could change what the rhetoric of being cool is. Like whenever I was in school, studying wasn't cool. Um, not going out with not going out wasn't cool. Like so many things weren't cool, and I don't know, when you're that age, you're so impressionable and you just want to fit in, and fitting in is probably the most important thing. And being normal, you want to be normal. Um, but I just wish people did their own thing. I wish I did my own thing. Like I don't have any regrets, but like maybe if I was back there, I would just do my own thing and get on and stuck in and do whatever I wanted. But yeah, yeah, I'm chatting so much and not doing enough leg extensions. So let's hit that and then we'll hit calf raises and then we'll be going home. So yeah, I don't know what weight this is. You heavy enough. Wow. Okay. With these, the main thing I want to do is have that squeeze at the top and control the weight coming back down. So I kind of go, oh, maybe that is too heavy. So I go up, 1, 2, and down. And then also again, 13 to 15 reps. We got our mechanical tension earlier on from our heavy squats and our heavy leg press. And we want to create so much lactic acid in our muscles that our muscles like, how do I deal with this? I need more oxygen. How do I get more oxygen? By making more cells. What cells am I making? Muscle cells. What is more muscle equal? Bigger legs. The bigger legs is able to like cope with the amount of lactic acid that has to break down, and there's more cells, more oxygen. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, let's get stuck into this. One, two. Oh, bastard. Fuck, that's so much pain. Fuck. Okay, so this is probably one of the best things about starting this YouTube channel, and that is that I have accountability now, and I could have so easily just decided not to hit calves now. But now that I mentioned earlier in the video that I was going to do calves, I have to do calves, and that's a good thing. That's a good thing, but um, yeah, I train my calves literally the same as any other muscle. I'm okay because I'm kind of genetically have alright calves. Lots of you like the biggest like factor with your calves is probably your genetics, but that's not to say that you can't make them really strong or make them look really good, whatever you're going for. So my advice is train them. Like you don't know, like it's a really easy cop out to say, oh, I just genetically don't have good calves. Train them, see, do they get bigger, do they not? You then decide later on like what is that good, or like whether you should keep on training them as hard as possible. And so yeah, for me, I'm gonna train them, try and get them as strong as possible, and yeah, let's hit it. So for me, I like to do standing calf raise more, or use like a machine like this to like make it a standing calf raise, because when you're down here, you get the full stretch, and when you're up here, you get the full contraction. So you get the full range of motion through the movement. Instead of a seated, if you're seated, you're just getting the contraction, and you might get a little tiny bit of stretch, but not that full deep stretch. So yeah, let's hit it. So full deep stretch, full contraction, full deep stretch, full contraction. Oh. Jesus, that's sore.
Okay, so the time is 1:10. Yeah, great session, unbelievable session. Actually, I'm coming out of that like super happy, and I'm very excited to sleep. Even though like for some reason like I tanked. It's actually Dark Stims pre-workout, like whatever it was. I don't know how long that session lasted. Maybe an hour and a half. Tanked an hour and a half ago, and I'm already like I feel sleepy. Like caffeine doesn't really hit me that way. Um, actually, tell a lie, it does sometimes. Some days, like randomly out of the blue, I just cannot fucking sleep, and it's because I drink caffeine. But then most of the time, I'm like grand, and then I use a Whoop band on my bicep, and it tells me that like I'm getting the right sleep and the right amount of deep sleep and stuff. So it doesn't really affect me what time I have caffeine up. But I'm hoping tonight it's the latter, not the prior. where I can't get to sleep. So yeah, pretty excited to sleep. Need to go home and get some lot of food down me. I'm not really at the calories that I'm looking to be at right now. I'm probably today I'm about 1,500 so far. But that's for me. I need to be hitting 3,000 at least. So I have an unbelievable scran ahead of me, um, which I'm excited for. But yeah, just on what I was talking about in the gym, like how many people do you know that at 10 past 1, like it's 10 past 1 right now, that are going to be like off their faces drunk, especially payday weekend, end of November. So many people are going to be getting off their face. That's okay in some things, but if it becomes a habit, then that's not okay. And I don't actually think any goal aligns with alcohol unless your goal is to be an alcoholic. I don't really think any goal, and like getting drunk, aligns with any goal. Um, Having a drink can be great, like, to chill out, to relax, de-stress. Amazing, all for it. Getting drunk on Saturday night in a club with people jumping up and down and all sweaty. I don't know. I don't know, but that's just for me. I don't. I'm not judging anyone that does that, but yeah, yeah, like just what's the main takeaway from this YouTube video? Yeah, don't skip legs. I skip legs for so long. Like I'll hold my hand up. I'm not perfect, and whenever I was like kind of growing up, there's so much conflicting advice, and I feel like you're like searching for someone, one person even, to like validate your opinion. And my opinion back then was that I hate training legs. I don't want to train legs. And the first YouTuber influencer that says like you don't need to train legs, you don't need to do this. I don't know who the fuck told me that I didn't need to train them. Whatever YouTube influencer person, friend, I don't know who it was, told me that I didn't need, like, that training them's not that important, or you can only do it once a week. You don't have to do it this and that. Like, I was craving that validation, and once I got a smidge of someone saying, I was like, oh, okay, no, don't have to train them. Grand, fine by me. Don't be like that. Just like, be honest. If you really hate training legs, I can't advise you not to train legs. If you really hate training legs, treat it as a chore. Once a week, minimum. Once a week, just get it done. Get in there, get it done, because whatever your goal is in the gym, well, maybe for people that really just want to get in the gym and kind of get the mental health and really like get part of it, maybe it's okay for you to skip legs. But if you're really trying to get stronger, you need a solid foundation on which to build upon. And there's only so much big your top half can get without having big bottom half. Do you know what I mean? You don't ever see that many people that are like super big up here and with twig legs. And if you do see that person, I bet you if you touched them there, they'd fall over. But yeah. What else was I meant to chat about in the car afterwards? Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, fuck, I don't know. Um, just great session. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, share. Like, the more people that I can get watching, the more people that I can hopefully help, because that is kind of, at the end of the day, the aim of this YouTube channel is to like kind of get people into, yeah, young people, to kind of not make the same mistakes that I did, or if they are making the same mistakes, to have someone that like you can kind of say, oh, he made those mistakes, but like he's doing good or being positive. So yeah, perfect. It is, yeah, 16 minutes past 1. I'm gonna go to bed. So yeah, see you guys in the next one. Hopefully not as long after. Hopefully not as like, I don't know when was the last one, 2 weeks ago. So hopefully not as long a time frame, but like Christmas, I have so many assignments due. I'm not saying that's the excuse for this, but like sometimes when I'm going to the gym, it's like I have an hour and a half between two classes, or I've got so much things that I need to do, and I can't justify spending the time to get set up and do YouTube video and stuff. So I will try my uttermost best. But you see, once the 12th of December hits, and I have all the time in the world to make YouTube videos because I'm not back in university then until like the 27th of January or whatever. I don't know what it is. I can't wait to make so many YouTube videos then and help these guys out more. And yeah, please like, subscribe, support. Amazing. Thank you guys. And yeah, thank you for everyone that's reached out so far, anyone that's sent me a message, anyone that's commented, anyone that has talked to me in person. All the positivity is great. I love doing this stuff. I actually really do like doing this stuff. So yeah, long may it continue. And yeah, perfect. Peace. See you guys. Why did I say peace?